2 games in a row in Atlanta, 2 losses in a row. And 2 games where the starting pitchers leave before the 3rd inning due to injuries. What is the cause of all this? Is it bad luck? The injury bug coming to bite the Mets at long last at the worst possible time? Or is there something fishy going on in Atlanta? Whatever the case, 2 nights in a row now, the Mets starting pitchers have gone out after have left the game after the 2nd inning, and the Mets just basically crumble, getting no offensive productivity, and the defense, while a little better last night, basically can't hold the line in most cases, leaving the bullpen stretched thin. Here's my theory. The mound at Truist Park is rigged. How? Somebody go out there and take a leveling bar and place it on the center of the mound. If it's off on leaning more towards one direction than the other, I think that's how the mound is rigged, how the Braves have been able to win the past couple of games. Cheating. They can't beat the Mets through they can barely beat the Mets through fair methods, so they have to do it by foul methods. Call it a stretch, but while what I'm about to use as a base for this argument is not the same as what I'm explaining, the basic concept still applies. Everyone remembers the Astros sign stealing scandal back in 2017, right? The one that got them their world title. Well, admittedly, what I believe Atlanta has done with their pitching mound is not the same as what Houston did back then. It's a similar concept. Rig the mound to injure opposing pitchers, or make it so they can't hit their spots, that they can't injure them with how unlevel the mound is. And get the starters that they fear out of the game by the 3rd inning, so then they can pick apart the bullpen. How else is it now that Atlanta is now 3.5 back of the Mets, and ensuring that their elimination number doesn't get any lower than 38? If the Mets had won all 4 games in this series, the elimination number for the Mets to win the division and keep Atlanta off their backs would have been down to 34. Right now, it sits at 42. And if I'm right about what Atlanta has done, this is sickening. Now, sure, you could also say their offense is doing better because they got rid of they've taken the cancer that is Marcell Ozuna out of the lineup. And that part I will grudgingly admit is true. With Ozuna out of the lineup, Atlanta has won 8 in a row. Bringing that Trump kid as well as Vaughn Grisham has reaped great amounts of fruit for the Braves. And has borne a good chunk of fruit for Atlanta. But again, I do believe there's something fishy about the dirt on the mound at Truist Park. If you want to dispute this, leave a comment when the video's up and done producing. New York, you better get your heads in order tonight. Wake the fucking bats up and crush that fucking ball. You're facing Jake Odorizzi tonight. And you've got Scherzer to go on the mound. Tomorrow, it's up in the air given the weather condition due to the weather report. But you got to get these last 2 W's to clinch the division outright at best. To at best force Atlanta to leapfrog you in the division the old-fashioned way. We just need 2 more wins against Atlanta to clinch the division, guys. Go out there and get one of them tonight at all costs. Wake the fucking bats up. Don't swing at pitches well outside the zone. Do what I say, instead of what you have been doing. Because it's going to be a migraine if you guys get swept. You guys haven't lost 4 in a row all fucking year. You've only lost 3 in a row twice. I haven't done a rant about this sort of thing in weeks. But now I think it's time to get back on the ranting horse. Leave a comment, smash the like, sub to the channel. Mets228 signing out. Goodbye, and good fucking night.